Today we are checking on Safemoon. Presently let me see, Safemoon and you, no. Safemoon Cash, no, that is not it. Not Safemoon? Somebody's triumphing when it's all said and done here. On Safemoon, truly? Aha, track down it. Safemoon. In the event that impersonation is the sincerest type of adulation, Safemoon ought to feel earnestly complimented. With a name containing the word moon, you have a ton of hard work in front of you to demonstrate you're not a misuse of everyone's time and cash. Never since the second happening to Crypto Canine images has the local area looked so off the wall. We should check whether Safemoon can persuade this doubter. Safemoon is a decentralized money, DeFi, convention token with 3 explicit capabilities implanted in its code. Each exchange has reflection, LP securing, and a consume. You can learn about it for yourself here. However, basically, reflection, static prices smooths out the benefits paid by liquidity pool marking. The issue it attempts to tackle is early financial backers selling their Safemoon, driving a descending cost pressure, and devastating later financial backers. By putting together static prices with respect to exchanging volume and the sum held, morning people are boosted to hold their Safemoon instead of dump them available. I don't know this work deciding by the underlying siphon, trailed by the normal cost crash. LP obtaining naturally develops the liquidity pool by burdening purchaser and merchant tokens from every exchange. A productive market requires high liquidity, yet this likewise helps the cost steadiness. I get the rule, however it seems like they are attempting to guide a huge oil big hauler with a couple of dinghy paddles. Manual consumes are more adaptable than planned consumes, valid. The obliteration of coins has its own arrangement of issues in the long haul, yet giving off an impression of being deflationary is an unquestionable requirement for digital currencies nowadays. Having the group control the consumes will future confirmation the convention, or possibly, that is the hypothesis. It really seems like both the most inconsistent, and the most undecentralized approach conceivable. Safemoon Value Forecast 2022 to 2025. Like pretty much every other cryptographic money, Safemoon has failed seriously over the last quarter. The thing that matters is that Safemoon just generated a couple of months prior. The cost will very likely recuperate in accordance with the general market, so for specialized cost examination, you'd be in an ideal situation taking a gander at BTC and ETH patterns. There's basically insufficient Safemoon information to go on, up until this point. Basics. On the off chance that Safemoon is to get by and prosper past a market recuperation, it will do as such on its benefits as a digital money. We can investigate the standard essentials, be that as it may. Safemoon is an image coin. It doesn't really be world-beating innovation or a truly necessary piece of framework. They're not flaunting their group of enormous cerebrums, or boasting about their profound stashed private supporters. On the off chance that an image coin like Safemoon is to succeed, it depends on mindfulness, publicity, fans, local area, and consideration. These are new and various basics. It's like the fixation tech a few organizations have with acquiring piece of the pie over benefit. It's a horrible idea to the customary boomer financial backer concentrating on cost, profit proportions, yet it's an upsetting truth of the ongoing monetary outlook. This is a decent inquiry. The Safemoon convention is one more symbolic that the world could likely live without. From the promotion via web-based entertainment, today fundamental object is to make everybody rich free of charge. In the event that this is the fascination, I have terrible news. Attempting to get something in vain out of the universe will probably mess with you on the behind. This is an essential law of nature. Then again, Safemoon is a fair sent-off token with some alright-looking tokenomics. For instance, the dev group consumed every one of their tokens, making a mat draw or a dump considerably less reasonable. They partake in the undertaking like every other person, adjusting their inclinations to those of the more extensive local area. Basically that is the hypothesis. Safemoon is one more token with a vanishingly little cost and an inconceivably enormous stock. That is not generally a big issue, and here's the reason. Bitcoin, the granddaddy of all, has a stockpile covered at 21 million. Yet, When did you last exchange numerous BTC? Sometime we will provide cost estimates in satoshis, of which there are 100 million for each BTC. In this way, 21 million BTC x 100 million satoshis is 2.1 quadrillion units, 2 times that of the underlying absolute stock of Safemoon. Indeed, I realize each Safemoon can be parted into trillions of more modest parts, however the guideline actually holds, never be tricked by exceptionally enormous or tiny numbers. A large part of the Safemoon tokenomics revolves around consuming tokens to make flattening. From every exchange, 10% is saved. 5% is shipped off the liquidity pool, 2.5% is naturally singed, and 2.5% is granted to the holders. Indeed, the basic principles of market interest let us know that the less Safemoon tokens there are, the more they'll be worth. Yet, this is the muddled, tumultuous universe, not some admired undergrad financial aspects preliminary. For Safemoon to fill in his team long haul, it's insufficient basically to steadily obliterate itself. Except if dealt with accurately, it's similar to a snake eating its own tail. Jack Corndy has been the Safemoon president since spring, however filled in as an examiner at the U.S. Division of Safeguard for the past 6 years. Yowzer. Isn't that like what Edward Snowden did? Perhaps this position is simply cover for a highly classified used activity to ruin and obliterate crypto from the inside? Ideally not. Safemoon boss business official, or boss specialized official as indicated by LinkedIn, Thomas Smith, seems to be a fascinating person deciding by his LinkedIn profile. He has bunches of IT experience, some of it reasonable. Cherishing the profile pictures, incidentally. Safemoon cost expectation 2025. In light of the information and contentions spread out over, a cost of Safemoon token in 2025 could be in the $00 territory. A drawn-out sensible gauge, $00.00 Safemoon cost forecast 2030. There are several laws of human advancement that keep us from feeling that Safemoon will be what its holders expect and trust it to be. Those are first-mover benefit and combination and resulting syndication. A first-mover benefit can be essentially characterized as a company's capacity to be in an ideal situation than its rivals because of being first to showcase in another item classification. Syndication is what is happening in which a solitary organization or gathering claims all or practically all of the market for a given sort of item or administration. Both of the peculiarities we notice above support Dogecoin, that is likewise a useless piece of code, and we don't imagine that will change in the mid and long haul future. Is Safemoon worth putting resources into?